going to walk you through how to do the laboratory techniques lab. So step number 1, lab safety. Any loose clothing should be pulled up, hair should be put back, and then most important, we got to put on the goggles. All right, step number 1 for your scale, make sure that things are put back to 0. Follow along with your data table. One of you could be doing the measuring while the other person is doing the recording. So I'm going to start out with getting the mass of the watch glass by itself, moving this over until the scale is balanced out at 0. So this is 35.80. Next step, you are going to, with these scopula, get a mass of the sodium chloride. It doesn't matter how much you get, you can just get the tip scoopful. Put that on there. Once again, record your mass. Record. Next step is to get the volume of water. So in order to do that, you're going to pour out between 15 to 20 milliliters of water into the graduated cylinder. Doesn't matter how much, just somewhere between 15 and 20 milliliters.
Ms. Brown?
Yes.
What kind of water are we using?
It is
Can I just use the tap in here?
No, we can't use the tap water, Miss Booze. You have to use distilled water. It's actually called deionized. I'm sorry. It's okay. Distilled water. Somewhere between 15 and 20 milliliters. Have your group record the volume. That's good. I think we're good there. All right. I think that's around 15.5. What do you think?
I would say like 15.6.
15.4.
Okay, awesome. Remembering the precision level is always to the 10th place, so we have different ideas. Let's go with the in between. 0.5, that sounds good. You're then going to compare the volume of the graduated cylinder to the volume in the beaker. So you're going to pour this over into the beaker, and then once again, estimate the volume. Well, that's way off. That looks like 10.
Yeah, maybe like 11. Come on.
10.1?
Can you do 10.1?
Oh, that's right, you can't. Just 10. Just 10. Okay. All right. Next step, you're going to be transferring over the solid into the crucible, making sure you get all of it. What happens if I don't get all this all over?
Well, then you're not being very accurate.
You're going to lose mass.
You're going to lose mass. Source of error. Then I'm going to transfer this over. Stir rod, stir it up. Would one of you like to light the Bunsen burner? I think we're ready for that stage.
I'm ready.
She's on it. Boom. Being safe, I'm going to use my crucible tongs to transfer over to the Bunsen burner. The flame should be at least touching the very bottom, but shouldn't be like going out on each side. So that might be a little high. That's about perfect. And then on to clip number 2. So what you don't want to happen is for it to dry out completely, because if you do that, the salt is going to start spitting out of your evaporating dish all over the table.
Lost product. No.
Mass!
Terrible sources of error. So don't let it go all the way. What you're going to want to do is watch it until it's just about evaporated. So let's watch it and I'll show you when the perfect time is to turn it off. So we're still going. At this point, you should stop it right now. Boom, right before all the water has evaporated. You should stop it so that way you save the salt. Oops, see there, it's starting to fly out. We let it go a little bit too long. And so this is what this screen mesh is on your table. You're gonna set it on there and let it cool. You're gonna need to let it cool about 5 to 10 minutes potentially. Do not go and try and touch this to test if it's still warm. So now that it's cooled off to the touch, I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up. I'm gonna hold it for my lab partner, making sure I get a nice good grip on it to scrape it out into the watch glass.
Oh no, I lost some product.
Let's try and be better about it, Miss Booth.
Sorry.
Okay, I forgive you.
It's so bad.
Our error is going to be so large.
We're gonna have a really big error. Maybe I'll hold it down for you and you can scrape it and then we'll scoop it over.
Oh, thank you. You're such a considerate lab partner.
I know, I try. You're amazing with that scoopula.
Really know how to work a scoopula.
All right, Miss Boo's got all of the salt free in the crucible, and she's gonna transfer it all over. 100%, all that salt is now transferred over onto the wash glass.
All gone, it's all in there.
She really did a good job scraping that out.
Mm-hmm.
So then now that I have my final mass, I'm gonna put it back onto the scale, get my final mass recording, and I'm done. Except, what do you think we need to do now with our station?
Leave it.
Totally done?
Just kidding. Let's clean
Yeah.
up.
Oh man.
Favorite
Okay. So for cleanup, any salt as a solid can be thrown away in the trashes. Trashes are over up here. Throw away the salt, boom boom, wipe it out. Then bring everything back over to the sink, and you're gonna rinse it out with DI water and then use paper towel to dry. The things that you need to make sure you clean are the scupula, the crucible, the wash glass, and then any salt that's on your table should be wiped out. Thanks you guys, good luck today.